Horde spotted! Another one incoming!
Rising front.
Hostile group incoming.
Another one incoming!
Building work done. We're missing resources.
Reporting. Receiving. On my way. Waiting orders.
Raiders spotted.
Operator. On my way.
Let's do it.
Infected incoming! Infected incoming! Going there.
Boss, we've met some survivors. There. On the other.
Ask them to join us.
There are some infected around here.
We finished construction.
We've got all.
Waiting orders.
Boss, we've met some survivors.
Ask them
Some
to join
people
us.
are wandering around. Enemy group approaching! Raiders spotted.
Horde spotted!
They're breaking into our building. Time to call it a day.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Hostiles inbound! Another one incoming!
We need more resources. The door won't hold much longer. The building is no more.
Infected incoming!
They're trying to get inside.
Infected incoming!
The door won't hold much longer.
Horde spotted!
The infected are pillaging a building.
Hostiles inbound!
They're breaking into our building. The door won't hold much longer. The door won't hold much longer. approaching a building.
Another one incoming!
Hostile group incoming. There are some people here. There are some people here.
Adaptation done. We are out of resources.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Infected incoming!
They're breaking into our building.
Hostiles inbound!
Sir, we have a group of people.
Ask them to join us.
There are some infected around here.
The swarm is upon us. Take them down!
Roger. Reporting. Ready for action. Roger. Ready for action. Another one incoming! Hostiles inbound! Infected incoming!
Our building is under attack. They're breaking into our building.
There are some infected around here. Ready for action. We're on the move. We're on the move. Waiting orders. Reporting. Reporting. Receive it. Reporting. Going there. Roger. Hostiles inbound. There are some infected around here. Hostiles inbound!
Enemy group approaching!
Port! Spotted!
People spotted! Armed and dangerous!
Building adaptation complete.
Chief, we've...
Ask them to join us.
We need more resources.
The forces are being overrun, and we cannot hold them off much longer. We're going to be back in our point.
Adaptation complete.
There are some people here. Hostile group incoming. Hostile group incoming. Chief, spawn some people.
Ask them to join us.
Somebody's coming.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Hostiles inbound. Another one incoming.
They're trying to get inside. They're breaking into our building.
We're on the move.
They're breaking into our building. The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack. Still in bed? Get up and off your duty.
Infected incoming.
They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside.
The defenses are being overwhelmed, and we cannot hold them off much longer.
We've got all we need.
The doors to the back are all tight.
Enemy group approaching!
We finished construction.
Roger.
Raiders are coming. Get ready! We've spotted some people. Enemy group approaching!
The door won't hold much longer.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Another one incoming. Another one
They're
incoming.
trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.
We're on
Our
the move.
building is under
Swarm is
attack.
nearby! Man the stations!
Ready for action. Reporting. There are some infected around here. Operator, on my way.
The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building.
Take him down!
Infected incoming. There are some infected around here.
We are out of resources. They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack. The infected are pillaging a building.
for action. There are some infected around here.
They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack.
The work ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get to it.
Building complete. Construction complete.
Operator, waiting orders. Kill them!
Board
Infected inside!
A group of people
We're
is
on the
approaching.
Our workers might die.
And the process of being overwhelmed, you cannot hold them back. Go to the bathroom first.
Waiting orders. Reporting.
Building adapted. Our building is under attack.
Reporting.
Let's do it.
Receiving. On my way.
Construction complete.
Ready for action.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Another one incoming!
Chief, stumbled upon some people.
Ask them to join us.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Sir, we have a group of people.
Ask them to join us.
They're breaking into our building. We need more resources.
Don't be slackers. Wake up and do your job.
Raiders spotted. People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Construction complete.
A group of people is approaching.
We're missing resources.
And the process of being overwhelmed, go to the bathroom first.
Hostile group incoming.
They're breaking into our building.
Going there.
Raiders spotted. Boss, we've met some survivors.
Ask them to join us.
Some people are wandering around. Enemy group approaching! Surged into a wandering group.
Ask them to join us.
Today's toil is over. Get some rest.
There are some infected around here.
We are out of resources. The infected are pillaging a building.
The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building.
The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building.
The door won't hold much longer.
They're breaking into our building.
They've ruined the place.
On my way.
Our building is under attack.
Get up and earn your keep.
Our building is under attack.
Just
We're going to the back of the street.
A group of people is approaching.
Building complete. Building complete.
send them away.
Construction ready. Construction ready.
Construction
Construction
complete.
ready.
We finished building complete. Building complete.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Let's do it.
Building work done.
Hostile group incoming. Hostile group incoming.
Building work done. They're trying to get inside.
Operator, we've come in contact with some people. They're weird and aggressive. Moreover, they're ill, probably infected by the virus. On top of that, some were infected.
Ask them to join us.
We're running out of stock.
They're trying to get inside. Time to sleep, everyone.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Infected incoming.
Raiders are coming. Get ready. The swarm is upon us. Take them down.
Operator, receiving.
The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building. Our building is under attack.
They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside.
Our building is under attack.
They're trying to get inside.
They're our building.
The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building.
They're trying to get inside. Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
Hostile group incoming.
We finished construction.
Some people are wandering around.
And the circle are being overrun, and we cannot hold them. We're going to the back of the roof too.
Construction complete.
Building work done.
Ready for action.
The door won't hold much longer. The place is adapted.
Enemy group approaching! There are some people here. Chief, we've stumbled upon...
Ask them to join us.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
Hostiles inbound.
They're breaking into our building.
The door won't hold much longer. They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside.
Our building is under attack. They're breaking into our building.
They're trying to get inside.
Enough sleep, people. We've got work to do.
Somebody's
Infected
coming.
incoming.
We're running out of stock.
And the circle are being overrun, and we cannot hold them off much longer.
We've got all we need.
We're going to the back of the roof too.
Some people are wandering around. Raiders are... Get ready!
Building complete.
Raiders spotted. Sir, we've encountered a group of people. They look strong and able. Another, they're well armed.
Ask them to join us.
The infected are pillaging a building.
There are some people here.
The place is adapted.
Hostile group incoming.
Building work done.
They're breaking into our building.
We're running out of resources.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Some people are wandering around.
Horde, spotted!
The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building.
Swarm is upon us. Take them down.
The door won't hold much longer. They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside.
They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building. The infected are pillaging a building.
The door won't hold much longer.
They're breaking into our building. Our building's under attack. Our building's under attack. The infected are pillaging a building. We need more resources.
The door won't hold much longer.
Our building's under attack.
Morning, everybody. Time to earn your living.
Hostile group incoming.
Hostiles inbound!
Building complete.
Raiders spotted.
Building work done.
Hostiles inbound!
Construction complete.
Building work done.
Enemy group approaching. Chief, we've stumbled upon some people. They have some useful skills.
Ask them to join us.
We finished construction. The infected are pillaging a building. Building complete.
Spotted some survivors.
Ask them to join us.
Building complete.
Raiders are coming.
Stop
Get ready.
Start winding down for some rest.
Horde, spotted!
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
They're
Hostiles
trying to get
inbound!
inside.
Horde, spotted! Hostiles inbound!
They're trying to get inside.
Large group of the infected incoming.
Ready for action.
They're breaking into our building.
They're trying to get inside.
our building.
They're trying to get inside.
Reporting. Roger. Operator. Port, spotted!
Our building's under attack.
Reporting. Operator. Waiting orders. Receiving. Hostiles inbound!
Our building is under attack.
There are some infected around here. Port, spotted! Infected
They're
incoming!
breaking into our building.
They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside.
Hostiles inbound!
We're swinging.
Construction ready.
Raiders spotted.
Construction complete. Building complete. Building complete.
Enemy group approaching!
Construction complete.
We've gained new technology.
We need more resources.
And the first one is overrun, so this is not. We're going to go down to the left point.
We've spotted some people. Enemy group approaching!
We finished construction.
Our citizens are under attack. Our workers might die. They're attacking our workers.
Building complete. Building complete. Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Raiders spotted.
Infected incoming!
They're trying to get inside.
Hostiles inbound! Port, spotted!
They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.
Our building is under attack.
The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building.
They're trying to get inside.
We're on the move.
The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack.
They're trying to get inside.
The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building.
We're missing resources.
They're breaking into our building.
work done.
Building complete.
Construction ready.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Building work done.
Building complete. Building complete. Construction complete.
And the forces are being overwhelmed. The goal should be back in Route 2.
Building complete.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
There are some infected around here.
Construction ready.
Construction complete. The infected are pillaging a building.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Another one incoming! Another one incoming!
They're breaking into our building.
The door won't hold much longer.
Another one incoming!
The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building.
The door won't hold much longer. They're trying to get inside.
Another one incoming!
The door won't hold much longer.
Our building is under attack.
Swarm incoming. Get ready.
Rise and grind, people. No time to waste.
A group of people is approaching. There are some people here.
We need more resources.
And the forces are... The goal should be back in Route 2.
Enemy group approaching.
Can get there. Construction ready.
Operator, contact with some people.
Ask them to join us.
Enemy group approaching.
We finished construction. Building complete.
Construction ready.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
People spotted.
Infected
Armed and
incoming.
dangerous.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Infected incoming! There are some infected around here.
Raiders spotted.
Another one incoming!
They're trying to get inside.
Reporting. On my way. Receiving. Operator. On my way.
They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack. The infected are pillaging a building. our building. Our building is under attack.
Everybody get ready.
There are some
There's no
infected
way in
around here.
sight.
Raiders spotted.
We finished construction.
Operator,
The path is blocked.
Raiders spotted.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
hostiles inbound. Another one incoming.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
There are some infected around
They're
here.
breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building.
They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Hostiles
The infected
inbound.
are pillaging a building.
The door won't hold much longer.
There are some infected around here.
They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.
Our building is under attack. Our building is under attack.
Don't be slackers. Wake up and do your job.
They're trying to get inside.
Operator, we've come in contact with some people. A group of people is approaching.
Horde spotted.
Raiders spotted.
Another one incoming.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Horde spotted.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous. Counted a group of people.
Ask them to join us.
Hostiles inbound.
Serve wandering group.
Ask them to join us.
Building complete. We finished construction. Building complete.
The day's tour is over. Get some rest.
Boss, we've met some survivors. They're badly wounded and need some help.
Ask them to join us.
There are some infected around here.
The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building. Our building is under attack.
The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building.
The door won't hold much longer.
Large group of the infected incoming!
Receiving. We're on the move. On my way.
They're breaking into our building.
They're trying to get inside.
The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. That building is down.
There are some infected around here.
Taking casualties!
On my way. I need help! We're on the move. Operator, ready for action. Reporting. Waiting orders. Reporting. Operator. There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here.
Hostile group incoming!
One incoming!
Work to do.
They're breaking into our building.
Some people are wandering around.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Let's do it.
Building complete. Construction ready.
Stop
Construction
working.
complete.
Start winding down for some rest.
People spotted!
There are some
Armed and
infected around
dangerous!
There are some infected around here. Infected incoming!
Protect the unarmed. The door won't hold much longer. The door won't hold much longer. They're trying to get inside.
Our building's under attack. The infected are pillaging a building.
The door won't hold much longer.
Get up and earn
Some people are wandering around. Some people are wandering around. A group of
There are
people
some
is
They're
approaching.
breaking into our building.
Building complete. We finished construction. construction ready.
Our building is under attack.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Infected incoming.
Stop
Hostiles
working.
inbound.
Start winding down for some rest.
A group of people is approaching. We've spotted some people. Spotted.
Horde spotted. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Roger.
Enemy group approaching! Somebody's coming. Raiders are coming. Get ready.
The door won't hold much longer.
Infected incoming.
Enemy group approaching!
Get to work.
We bumped into a wandering group.
Ask them to join us.
We've spotted some people. Operator, contact with some people. Seem to be strong and hardworking.
Ask them to join us.
They're trying to get inside.
Raiders spotted.
Just
A group of people is approaching.
We are out of resources.
send them away.
Somebody's coming.
Infected in the building! They're trying to get inside.
Going there.
A group of people is approaching.
Let's do it. This house is infected!
Side!
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
There are some
Raiders are
infected
coming
around here.
Get ready.
Our building is under attack.
Sir, we've wandering groups.
Ask them to join us.
There are some infected
They're
around here.
breaking into our building. Our building is under attack. Our building is under attack.
Swarm is nearby. Man the stations.
won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. Our building's under attack.
Operator. We're on the move. Receiving. Reporting. On my way. We're on the move. Infected incoming! Reporting. Going there. There are some infected around here. Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Your work ain't gonna wait.
There are some people here.
Waiting orders. Operator. Ready for action. Operator. Operator. Reporting. Reporting. We're on the move. Receiving. Going there.
Hostile group incoming.
We're going to the back of the road, too.